Hey guys, what's up? It's iPod Touch Bob, and today we'll be reviewing an HD DVR from AVerMedia. This product retails for around $150, $140, depends on where you pick it up from, but it's in the $150 price range. This is actually an HD DVR. You can use it to capture gameplay. You can actually record TV, do scheduled uploadings and whatnot. So I'll leave a link to AVerMedia's website below, as well as a buying website, because they didn't have the price on their website. So I'll leave both those links below, and let's go ahead and jump right into the video. Alright, so let's go ahead and start off the video with a little unboxing of this product. As you can see, it's got a pretty nice box. It's the HD DVR, and on the side we have some specs and some computer system requirements that you're going to need. You can pause the video if you want to view those. And then on the bottom we have a little setup thing and more information. I'll actually show you how to set it up, so don't worry about that. When you open this up, you're going to see that we have two trays. Well, actually you can't see it, but we're going to have our HD DVR on the top. And then underneath that, we're actually going to have our software installation CD, and I'll show you some demos of the software also. And we're going to peel back this tray, and there'll be another layer to this product. And we'll open this one right here, and you can see that we have our industrial size component cables. These things are massive, very thick, and they'll definitely not, you won't have to worry about these breaking. So it basically has our component cables, which are the white ones, and then our audio cables, which are the black ones. And then underneath that, we're also going to get our installation guide, and then we're going to get our 5-year warranty, which is always nice. And then underneath that, we're going to get our IR blaster cable, and we're going to get that's the IR blaster, and then we're also going to get our USB cable, which plugs up to something. I don't know what that cable is called. And then we're also going to get our AC adapter, which you do have to plug this up, which is kind of weird. I don't know. The Roxio one didn't have to plug up, but yeah, you have to do that. Alright, so taking a look at the product on the outside, you can see that we have our IR, it's our little thing to sync remotes with, our S-Video, and our AV cables, or our video, audio, and audio. And we also have a little light that'll light up. And then on the side, you can see that it has a nice shape. And then we have our back, our component cables in and out, as well as our audio cables on the side. So one's in, one's out. We have our HDMI, we have our IR blaster, we have our USB, and we have our DC in. So overall, this product's pretty good. Like, the bottom has these little sticky things, and just the shape of it looks really nice and sleek. So it looks really sleek, and also has a glossy finish all the way around the whole thing, except for on the bottom, which you're going to get a matte finish, which I wouldn't expect a glossy finish, but it is a little bit of a fingerprint magnet, so you can clean it if you want, but if you're just a fingerprint freak, then you're gonna have to get over it, because this does attract a lot of fingerprints, as you can see. It's not too big either. It's a great size. It's pretty small. It's not as small as the Roxio game catcher, which I reviewed before, but it is smaller than the Hauppauge HD PVR, which is good, because the Hauppauge is a lot thicker and bulkier. Alright, so let's talk about some specs with this product. This can actually record up to 1080i, so not quite 1080p, but just below at 1080i, so that's still really good quality. So that's the highest it can record. A really cool feature about this is that you have to have the component cables to record. You can't use HDMI, but you can record with the component cables while you're outputting to HDMI. So you just have to hook it up to component cables, but if you want that extra quality, you can also output to HDMI, which personally, in my opinion, looks better than component cables. So that's a really cool feature, that it can also export through component or HDMI at the same time, depending on what you want to do. So that's really awesome. Alright, so now let's go ahead and talk about the setup. I'll show you some pictures of what you're going to want to do. Alright, so the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to plug in your DC cable. This just powers the device and makes sure that it actually works so that it'll function correctly and whatnot. Next step is to plug in your Xbox cable. From your Xbox, you're going to need the component and the AV one, so you can plug in the component and the audio cables from the other one. So plug that in. Next thing that you're going to want to do is to actually take the component cables that they gave you and plug one end of them into the other component thing that you did not plug your Xbox ones into. So there's two. You should have one with your Xbox plugged into it, and it's labeled in, and then the out one should be the AVerMedia cables. Alright, so after that, you're going to want to go ahead and plug up the other end of the AVerMedia component cables directly into your TV, as you can see from the picture, and it should be able to project video out. Now you're going to want to go ahead and plug in your cable that you're going to get, the USB one, right into your computer. It's a nice size, so it should reach from your TV to there. Just plug that in, you're ready to record. Alright, so now that we took a closer look at the product and I also showed you how to set it up, we'll take a look at the software that they include. It's the ArcSoft Total Media 3 or whatever. It includes the capture thing. It includes a movie player where you can watch like DVDs and little movies that you make and stuff. It also includes some video editors and the converter, which can convert videos. It's kind of mediocre. But when you open up the actual capture module, you can see that you have your source up there, and you'll be able to see if it's actually hooked up. Mine just wasn't hooked up. Alright, so now let's take a look at some gameplays. We're going to take a look at some gameplay from the AVerMedia HD DVR. We're going to take a look at some from the Roxio game capture, and we're going to take a look at some from the Hauppauge HD PVR, so you can get a feel for what all of them look like. And whether you want to spend the $200 on the Hauppauge, whether you want to spend the $140 or $150 on the HD DVR, or whether you want to spend the $65 on the Roxio game capture. Alright, so as you can see, we're playing some Halo Reach. This is actually from the Hauppauge HD PVR, so I'll go ahead and start it off with that. And this video was actually provided to me by Techie Tutorials, so I'll include a link to his channel down below so you can go subscribe to him, and I'll also include a link to his gaming channel, so you can go subscribe to both of those. He does HD game capture with this, because I don't have a Hauppauge. So as you can see, it looks pretty good. It looks actually really good. So this is the top of the line you can get for the $200. So this is what you're going to get for $200. Now let's go ahead and go to the HD DVR from AVerMedia. You can see that it actually looks really, really, really good. I thoroughly enjoy the quality, and it exceeded my expectations. When I first got it, I didn't know how good it was going to be, but then I started recording, and it looks really good. I actually had to put this through Windows Movie Maker because the export file did not work with Sony Vegas originally, so I had to put it through that and then convert it to WMV through that. So it probably looks better with the raw footage or whatever. Alright, so now let's take a look at the Roxio game capture. As you can see, the quality is very mediocre, but it's also only $65. So you are going to pay like not that much for it, but it is putting out way, way less quality than the HD DVR from AVerMedia and the Hauppauge HD PVR. Alright, so the choice is up to you guys, whatever capture card you want to get, whether it be the Hauppauge, the Roxio, or the AVerMedia HD DVR. From my personal preference, I'm gonna suggest getting the AVerMedia HD DVR, not because I'm reviewing it right now, but because it is the better product. You can actually play through your component cables. You can record through that and play in HDMI, which the Hauppauge doesn't have. You can do scheduled recordings and whatnot, which the Hauppauge can do, but it's just cool that it can export through HDMI, and also it's like $50 less, so it's totally worth the price that you're going to pay. So if you don't want to spend $200 on the Hauppauge, you can get the AVerMedia HD DVR, which I totally suggest, and I think is better than Hauppauge HD PVR just from my personal preference. I haven't like played around with the HD PVR, but the AVerMedia has all the same features and records good, if not better. I'm not sure. It records really good though, so I definitely suggest picking up this HD DVR. It's a great product, and if you want to check it out, you could go to AVerMedia's website down below. I'll include a link to that. And that basically concludes my review, so thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up down below as well as a comment, because those both help me out a lot, and I like reading the comments. Also, subscribe if you're new to my videos, so you can be updated when I post new ones, because I'm actually going to review another capture card or HD DVR from Roxio that's not out yet, but they already said that they would send it to me when it comes out, so I can check it out for you guys, and it looks pretty sick. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. See ya.